guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, hi, my name is Genise and I hope you enjoy your time here. Today's video is going to be a little different. Usually I focus my videos on homemaking, but being that we live in beautiful sunny Florida, I decided to take you along on one of my family's adventures and vlog it for you. So this past Saturday, April 23rd, we headed out on an hour-long drive to the beautiful Bok Tower Gardens located in Lake Wales, Florida. We had heard about this place many times, and so we finally decided to go. When people think about having a good time in Florida, they usually think about all of the theme parks in Orlando or all of the beautiful beaches along the coast, but there are so many more options that Florida has to offer. This place is open every day from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. and the price of admission is $16 per adult and $5 for any child age 5 and older, and the beauty starts as soon as you pass the gate. The road leading to the gardens is very scenic, with plenty of orange trees lined along the path, and even the parking lot was gorgeous. Being our first time here and being a last-minute decision, we really didn't have much of a plan going in other than to finally see the Singing Tower. We didn't know what we were in for or how big this place actually is. Apparently there is also a 1.5 mile worth of nature trails that we could have walked, but we got there a little bit before 3 p.m. and we had a 5-year-old that was starting to get hangry towards the end, so we started to rush around a bit. We entered towards what could be considered the end of the garden, and the 205-foot Bok Singing Tower was the first thing that we saw. It was surrounded by plenty of trees that provided shade and grassy lawns where people were having picnics and playing frisbee. Kids were rolling down the grassy hills. And speaking of hills, the tower happens to sit on one of the highest points in Florida at about 295 feet above sea level, which for us meant great views from the top. Just as we reached the tower, the clock struck 3, and we didn't realize this, but we were about to be serenaded for about a half an hour by the bells. The music was pretty and peaceful, and as we walked around the rest of the gardens, you could hear the bells from afar. Yeah. The bells are ringing. We saw a bunch of plants and flowers. I mean, as the name implies, it is a garden, but some of these were flowers that we had never seen, and I found myself taking so many pictures I just couldn't stop. I had Annie posing in front of everything that I saw. There were many paths and trails within the garden to take, and they all led someplace different. Some paths were paved and others were not, but as we conferred with the map, we saw that they had a children's garden, and that became the aim for us, with a couple of stops along the way, of course. First stop was El Retiro. It's a 20-room mansion. Being that we got there late in the day, we weren't able to go inside of the mansion to tour it, but we were able to walk the grounds around it. And just to let you know, if you're interested in the mansion tour, then that is an extra cost of admission, and that's $7 for adults and $5 extra for kids 5 and over. Again, more beautiful flowers, greenery, and sculpture surrounded the mansion, and even a water fountain. It kind of reminded us of Casita from Encanto, and Annie just fell in love with this area. And eventually we did make our way to the children's garden. There was a sandbox there, a splash area, and an area for kids to play in. I took this opportunity to live out my Olympic gymnastics dream and performed a gold medal balance beam routine. After about 2 hours of walking, we were ready to head out and get something to eat. Like I said, we didn't really plan this trip, so certain experiences escaped us this time around. As we were exiting, we found the customer center and the Blue Palmetto, which is the on-site cafe in the garden, where it looked like they served wraps, salads, sandwiches, etc. They also have a gift shop. However, at the time that we were leaving, the cafe and the shop were closing. The garden closes at 6, but these two places, they close at 5 p.m. instead. And this brought a close to our day at Bok Tower Gardens. Overall, it was a very enjoyable day and the grounds were gorgeous. We all enjoyed it a lot and it was a peaceful day. No huge crowds, and right now the weather here in Florida is perfect. It's upper 70s with hardly any humidity. We couldn't have asked for a better day, honestly. So next time you're trying to figure out something to do in Central Florida, consider something else other than Disney and check out Bok Tower Gardens, pack a picnic, and enjoy the Belle concert. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notifications by hitting the little bell if you haven't already. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.